Well, we're over here at the next wells. Back here where the old rig's sitting. We'll walk up here and see how everything's going. This is the one that was tripped on the thermal yesterday. See, now this one's pumped down compared to what it was yesterday. As I give this a little twist, you can see where it's actually hitting. It's hitting pretty close to the bottom. And this is all nice and cold. See the condensation on it and all that. So we're looking pretty good shape here. So I gotta put a little bit of oil in this stuffing box. Oh, and I keep calling that a stuffing box. I get back to the truck. I've got a brand new one, and I'll show you how it works here. Let me see if I can get this lid off the oil with one hand. And we just put a little bit of oil right in the top. And that helps lubes, and it stays on top of the water that's in there. So you'll see some other things on the ground. Like right there, that's what they call a rod elevator. That's what you use to pick the rods up with a big hook. It hooks on the top of that rod right there. And you pick it up, unscrew all that. And then we got different types of elevators. And I'll show you their different purposes as we go along. Let's walk back to the truck and I'll show you what a stuffing box is. Got a brand new one so we can see how it works and how it sets up. And then we got what they call stuffing box rubbers. That are these different rubbers right here. They fit around the polish rod. Let's walk back here and I'll show you here. This is a stuffing box. Like I was talking about, it looks similar to the one they had over there. So your tubing screws in here and it goes through the center there. And your flow line hooks on this side and your bleeder hooks over here. Set this up here. Maybe I will. Get it to stand up here maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lay the phone down for a second here. Bear with me a minute. I get this unscrewed. Okay. This here is your stuffing box. This in here happens to be a coated one. Roll a follower out of it. It's all in there sideways. It's all in there sideways, dang thing. Get it out. Oh, this is being rather stubborn. Come on now. Get out of there. Yeah, sorry guys. Pause this for a second here. Yeah, maybe I will. Let me put that like that. This thing's being a major pain in the butt. I can't seem to get it out. That's what it is when you get that coating in there. It's hard to get out because it fits so snug. Okay, now I got it out. See, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right down in there is a lip that sits in the bottom. Right down in there. Well, this lower ring sets on top of it. So you put that in there. If I can get it in focus. Let me zoom out some. Get that lower ring sets in the bottom like so. Okay. Anyway, what it is, it drops down in there. And then of course your polish rod is coming up through it. Then you put these rubbers go inside there. They usually takes 4. Each stuffing box takes 4. And this one here goes on the top, and it slides down your and it goes inside there. And how this works to make that seal, that polish rod is smooth. And it's just that right size, and then this here screws on the top of it, and it squeezes them rubbers there out, and it causes it to seal. And then it doesn't leak around the top. But it's one of those, you want it just tight enough where it won't leak, otherwise it builds up a lot of heat and it prematurely wears your rubbers out. So you want it where it just seeps just enough for the water to kind of come up and keep it cool and lubed. And then you'll add a little bit of oil on top of the water, and then as it goes up and down, it helps lubricate it and makes your cups last that much longer. So that's a little bit on what you call a stuffing box. There's different types, but they all similarly work the same. There's some of them there that have a big ring, some of them have a little half turn one, but they all have some sort of upper follower and lower follower, and then it goes with the rubbers in the middle. So anyway, I just thought you might think that's interesting. So anyway, that's where we're at.